lot of it was just, really good, really smart by him. And I think he recognized, like I said, a lot of it was just, really good, really smart by him. And I think he recognized that we were a man. And, they kind of ran the scenes and got us all going inside and drive and took off. Business, special, fast foot. No, I just think he did a better job calling the numbers. I think he found a way to make plays. We didn't. I'm a high school teacher, and my school has decided to go completely virtual for the beginning of the school year. Now, did I think only 1 year out of college that I would be teaching behind my desk in my bedroom? Definitely not.
Has Henry Ruggs been hurt all season or something? In real life, Hollywood, uh, Fishburne done too, bro. He went up. Hollywood, your pass rush fucking ridiculous. The fuck? Why we naming our teams? Why we naming our teams? What you mean, Al? Unc ain't gonna come over to chat because he swear I want to play right now. Niggas. All right, so we left off with the football team, and we actually start with these Saints. This fucking team is ridiculous. Albert, what you mean by that? Why we naming our teams? Nano, what's going on, buddy? Where Falky at? Where fuck Boone at? Y'all about to play each other before I talk about y'all teams? Stupid asses. Alright, so Archie Manning came over in the trade last year. Sat the bench the entire time while I saw people put in their team names. I was just wondering why. Maybe to let you know you tuning in. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Always show who you are and hit the like button because you're likely to get something if you do. All right, so hitter man, what you think about Archie Manning Jr. coming from the Colts? Never seen it down over there for the Colts. I thought the Colts would use him as their when Aaron Rodgers retired would be the next guy up, but he traded him last year. And he sat the bench behind Cam Newton, man. Do you think that him sitting the bench behind Cam Newton was smart for Peyton Manning over there? I mean Sean Payton over there in Hollywood.
Yeah and no, because he really didn't like Cam Newton. You know,
But
he said Cam Newton wasn't his guy. So if I had a guy just sitting on my bench ready to groom, I would have played him. But it did get him to the playoffs, late in the playoffs.
and Cam Newton started off the year on fire. I mean, they got these guys. You know, they got to the divisional round, man. They lost to the Super Bowl champions. I thought Cam Newton did his job. I thought, you know, we were singing Cam all year. Cam, oh
Yeah,
Cam.
but now he's sitting here with a 79 overall quarterback.
Right. But to be fair to him, to just do, yeah, and he on star. I guess if we'd have played him, this quarterback is solid right now. He got 94.6 QB rating, over 61%, 892 yards passing, 9 touchdowns, 4 picks. He's playing pretty well. Cam is my guy. Laughing out. Just sold in the off. Yeah, just sold him in the off. Yeah, so he kind of like the Cam. I like it. I like the part of grooming him. I do think he should have got some snaps last year, especially in some unmeaningful games. But I like him taking over this franchise from here on out, man. Josh Rosen over as a backup. Alec Halen, Penn State, 81 speed, 81. Oh shit! Did we not see this? I'm assuming he changed his name. I don't remember this name in the draft at all. Because did we not see this? What round did he get this guy in? Did he get him out for agency? Did he draft him? 7th round pick 12. Hitter, did we miss this?
Yeah, apparently we did. Well, he might have been a trade because he don't have a penalty on him.
Got him
I
out of
don't
free
have
agency.
that.
Nah, that's the name he came with. You got him out of free
It's a,
agency?
it's a 7th round pick. He had
It's
to
the
come
7th
from
round pick.
somebody.
You didn't pick him. He didn't. Nah, he came out of free.
Some,
No, he came
yeah,
off of somebody's
somebody else
team.
drafted him.
Yeah, when was this? Talk about this, Hollywood. When did you get Alec Halen? I need to know. And free agency, somebody drafted him and cut him. I'm about to come get him. I need him for something, bro. Swing Wagner, you heard? Yeah, put the offer out there. I need a backup quarterback, man. I don't got no problem grooming a young boy. Well, I like it though. Nice little free agency pickup. Can this guy still snap from Archie? I mean he's faster. Change of direction, a little bit more athletic than him. 95 throw power, 71 short, 73 medium, 76 speed. Nah, I think it's Archie Manning's show. Over here. So last year he drafted Michael B. Jordan. You know that he was a stud for him last year. He had a hell of a playoff game in the first wild card round over here. Quintavious Fort looks like he got another Q over here. So the brother of
twin brother.
yeah, the brother Quintavious Fort over here at running back, 88 speed, big back though from Michigan, 6'2", 235, power back, man. I like it because Alvin Kamara is used very well over here. So is Michael B. Jordan. They do have a two-headed monster over here. But then they go get Contavious Fort that you can develop. He's another guy without a penalty, so he came out of free agency. 88 speed, 88 excel, 85 agile, 88 change of direct, not bad. 80 strength, 82 carrying, 88 truck, 88 break tackles, 85 stiff arm, spin 88, juke 90. This guy's athletic, man. And he's a big body, 6'2", 235, bro. We can be looking at a Derrick Henry type running back out of this guy if he's developed right. On normal, but he's developed right.
You know, Q legal name is Quincy.
Quincy, right. And Quintavious. So you got the brother
Quintavious.
Quincy and Quintavious is over there. So we got a bunch of bloodlines in the league right now. We got the Waters, 3 brothers is in the league. J.J. Watt still in the league. The brothers are still in the league. You got Muddy Waters and Joe Waters, the receiver for the Colts that got drafted this year. Enrique Waters over there for the Jets, and then Avery Waters for the Ravens came out a year before the two twins came out. But I like this, man. Alvin Kamara is still a worthy back over here. He's getting the most out of him in the run and pass game. Michael B. Jordan is their hammer and nail. And it's really scary. It's really scary with this backfield, and then with adding Q Fort is a big piece to add over here. So I like it. I like what they're showing over there. Will Disley went from a complete tight end for the Seahawks to move to fullback on Superstar, so that's special. Michael Thomas is still the seasoned vet over here at receiver. D Hop didn't make it over here, but he picked up Chadwick Boseman in the draft. LSU Blazer 6'2", 179. I loved that guy's name before he changed it though, Jalil Boone. I thought that was a hot name. I thought you should have left it, but it is what it is. 95 speed, 94 excel, 94 agile, 95 chain to direct. This kid got 92 special catch at 6'2". Need to put some weight on that frame right now, 179, but I played the CPU when I played his team, and this guy go get it 50-50 ball is serious. So Enrique Dobbins came from another trade from the Broncos, 6'5", 220, so you got size. I don't like the special catch, but he got pretty good size and speed. And then Lawrence Fishburne, 5'10" speedster as well, man. So he been looking for speed over here, and he got it now. So you got Michael Thomas that is one of the best, still at 29, one of the best receivers in the league. And he's going to be your guy, the possession guy. He can catch the ball when he's lined up against. He's going to draw coverage from the best corner on your team, period. And if he could do the right things with these next three kids, I think they special over here, man. It's a lot of weapons on this offense for that quarterback to grow up with. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of weapons over here. So I like it. And Deion Hewitt, another 6'3", 225 frame guy, 91 speed, 89 acceleration, 87 special catch. So he loaded up at receiver over here, man. And then he got Eric Hughes as well, 6'4", 221, another big body. So they got some big boys at receiver over here, man, and some speed. I really like it. I like what he did over here. Jalen Boone was definitely a high pick. I think he was the 6th overall pick in the draft. Yep, round 1, pick 6, man. And he moved up, traded, and got back down into the top 10 to be able to get this kid, man. And he's special. So I like what he did at receiver so far. At tight end, Trotman is a beast, and Dalton Schultz, they are solid tight ends to have right now, both still young. And then on the line, he traded McCoy, but you still got Ramczyk over here. You still got Calvin Throckmorton that I like. I always liked him. Left guard, Brian O'Neill, still sitting over here. I don't know if this was a free agency pickup. I don't think he played for them. I thought he was a Viking, but he's sitting over here. Dennis Daly, got 2 left guards, still young and developing. Teron Armstead got moved to this from left tackle as he got older to the center, which is solid. Robert Foley, rookie, comes out of another free agency pickup on trait because he don't have no type of contract bonus, so I know he got picked up out of free agency for this guy, man. He's on Superstar. Holy shit. So at center, Robert Foley, Penn State, 70 speed, 77 acceleration, 88 strength. And when he traded his center to the Rams, he was able to replace it in the draft during the offseason, put it that way, 88 strength. So the guy's 70, high 70s in pass blocking, run blocking, low run blocking, but lead block 86 and impact block 83. Pretty solid, 6'8", 320, big body, man, big body. Again, you got a young quarterback, you need weapon and protection. So Ron Leary at 33 years old, 80. Jeff Staley also was picked up over here from Nevada, 6'5", 320. Another kid on trait. Superstar as well. See what round he got picked. Undrafted. So another kid that was picked up out of free agency. Undrafted. He went in like a couple teams won last year in free agency with guys that didn't get drafted but was sitting in free agency, man, and right after the draft tear the free agency up and get some studs. So I will say this. The Saints had, if not the best line in the league last year, probably the second best line in the league outside of the Colts. But they got younger. They definitely got younger on this line. You still got two high 90s over here, and 87 that's almost a 90. So you still almost 90 apiece from the left tackle to the center. And then at right guard, Leary at 80 overall, but you got Jeff Staley, big body, 6'5", 320 superstar, and at right, and then you still got Andrews Pete over here. But I still think this center can start eventually once Teron Armstead is out the way. And then at right guard, Staley, I would start Staley now over this Ron Leary kid. Andrews Pete, or you can play both the rookies and sit Andrews Pete now. Or put him on a block, something like that, whatever the case may be. But he got good linemen, good draft picked up, good free agency moves over here. Yetur Gross-Matos, I always say he's the second best pass rusher in that draft with Chase Young. Got him up to an 84 overall. 89 overall right now, 24, 86 speed. He's definitely a speed rusher, 86 speed, 93 acceleration. 82 block share, 87 finesse move, 86 power move. Desmond McDaniels, another piece he picked up. This guy's probably going to need some work done to him, but that 80 speed, 81 excel makes him a speed rusher as well. TJ Watts as a man child, it's hard to run on him. I seen this guy blow up two of my linemen and a receiver on one play. DeMarcus Miller from last year, 6'5", 280. He don't got the strength to really go down to D tackle, but 74 overall, he's developing. Dwayne Johnson, D tackle from last year, 88 strength. Speed though, 80, 6'6", 274. Small D tackle, but speed, 80 speed, 86 acceleration. Sheldon is still here. Jonathan White from last year as well. Outside linebackers, he picked up Harold Landry, third, and free agency. Still got Marcus Banfield from last year. So these two guys are pretty solid because Landry could put his hand in the dirt at any moment. And then you got Speed Kills with Marcus Banfield from last year, as well as Zach Bond still holding down the starting job. Alex Gunner from last year as well. Evan Weaver's been on the team for a while, but these two middle linebackers are solid. Xavier Harper, Zone Hawk, he was All-American last year, definitely was a Pro Bowl type player. Andrew Newell, another piece is just developing over here. So these guys got high hit power, 89, 88. You get to the middle linebackers, 87, 92. And then outside linebackers, you got 83, 88. So they hit, they cover the field pretty well. Now Justin Lane stepping into his own self. I'm not sure if he's a complete shutdown corner yet, and we can consider him a shutdown corner, but in that 91 overall, 86, 88 man, 97, 96 zone, 87 press is solid. Troy Pride has been playing at a high level. He got rid of Lattimore and picked up Troy Pride Jr. And this guy's been playing at a high level, man. And I honestly think he's the best corner on this team right now. And if you can get the max out of a guy that's in his third season right now, it changes things, especially with that speed, 94 speed, and 95 acceleration. You can tell these guys want to play zone. The way he's developing his safety, his corners, high zone. Need to catch that man up. Carlton Davis over here, 89 speed, 87 overall. And then Joe Bankston from Michigan, 73 overall, 92 speed, 94 acceleration. He needs a lot of work before you can put him on the field. Him and Marcus Green, two pickups though. At free safety, Garner Johnson's always been a man, but he picked up the #1 free safety in the draft, and Ladarius Lofton. This kid's special right now. That's what I'm saying, bro. I can't understand how guys get these rookies, get them on the field, and they make plays for them all day long. My fucking rookies gotta go through the process. I'm tired of it, and I'm picking dogs. Shit ridiculous. But Ladarius Lofton, man, you just can't ask for anything more than this guy. 88 hit power, 79 zone right now, 90 speed, 90 acceleration, and he's 6'4". So now you got three. Just make sure you don't have none of these extra safeties playing the slot corner or playing nickel corner. They're not allowed to. Remember that. Just remember that. All right. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, because I saw him covering my slot receiver man-to-man in the slot about 5 times, so that's one of your formations to look out for. Marcus Williams is still stud, 25 years old, 97 overall with hella speed and zone hawk ability. So this Saints team is top tier level when it comes down to putting a team together. And then they got all their draft picks coming back except for a 4th rounder right now. So I like what they're doing. Their team is going to go as far as Archie Manning Jr. take them though. I think he's going to be in a situation where he's going to have to throw the football. And if he can win games and not lose games, manage the game, allow his offensive weapons to make the plays for him, and not have to make the plays himself all crazy. I think this is a good playoff team, and they should be talked about in the discussion of winning the Super Bowl. And I think, like, again, the only thing that's holding them back is Archie Manning. He has to develop. He has to prove himself. That's the Saints. Let's go look at these Seahawks. Elijah LaFleur, you good? You got it? Here. Love you. All right, so Elijah LaFleur, man, anytime you get a Florida State guy, you're getting somebody special. 6'1", 225 on trait. That's definitely a star trait guy. Russell Wilson still holding it down. You cannot sit Russell Wilson down, man. As long as he's still at a high level, you got to play Russell. He's the guy, period. But they did pick up his guy to take his place, as it looks like, and you got time to develop him, because I think Russell got a good 2 to 3 more strong years for you before you got to start worrying about him. I would say 1 more year before you got to start worrying about him. Elijah LaFleur, I like this pickup. 82 speed, 85 acceleration. He's agility 82, chain direct 82. And 89 throw power, but he's high 70s and everything, so it's not going to take long to be able to put this guy in a situation. At running back, Carson, but Ty Murray was the guy last year for him, and I would think he's their number 1 back still, period. So Jimmy Weber, got some guys over here, man, but it comes down to Carson and Ty Murray. Here we go at fullback, nobody's there, but at wide receiver, you got Christian Kirk still holding it down, David Moore, Dorsett, Brian Hatchett, rookie from California, 90 speed and 94 acceleration, 85 special catch. See if he's normal on trait. Normal kid, but he did pick up him. Freddie Swans over here. DeAndre Killings, 6'1", 196 from last year, and Lonnie Roach. I do think they need they need a big time receiver over here. And I think this was getting the Seahawks in trouble in the playoffs, bro. They don't have that stud number 1 receiver they can really go to and be comfortable with. They got rid of Disley, but they still got Parkinson, Steven Sullivan, and they picked up Brian McMullen, 91 speed, 88 acceleration, 85 Jill. This must have been a receiver in my eyes, because he got like a lot of receiver stats right now. He must have got moved. Let's see what his blocking look like. Yeah, he got moved. He ain't gonna block nobody, but you can develop him as a receiver. All right, so left tackle Taylor Decker over here, 81 overall. At left guard, Phillip Haynes, 76. Bryce Bolin from last year. Center Brian Winkler, solid center on trait. Let's see what round he picked him up. Second round, pick 19. Let's see, what is he, from Georgia? Is he a superstar, star? Star athlete. I like the 93 strength. I like the speed, 77 speed, 77 acceleration, so the guy can move his hips. Damian Lewis, 91 overall, 25 years old, solid. Right tackle, Glasgow, 30 years old. James Watts, not going to really see the field at all. So he's solid on the line. Defense, Cody Barton. Jerry Cox from Buffalo. This was a great pickup. 6'8", 275. Hell of a pickup right here. Normal or not, this is a stud. Awards, 4th round, pick 19. This guy comes in right now and play with that strength, 92 strength. Good defense end to have over here. Hassan Reddick still a dog. Deion Caesar, don't know who he is. And Del Sherman came from last year. That 93 accel is huge. He's a speed rusher. Don't let that 79 speed fool you when a guy got 93 acceleration at the end. He still need to be developed, but solid. Jaron Reed, Alabama. Anytime you get an Alabama kid, you know you get strength. You know you're gonna get a seasoned player to be able to play defense for you. PJ Hall used to be my guy, 94 strength, still there, 27 years old. DeMarcus DeBose and Jawan Lowry was picked up from Buffalo. This is the other Buffalo kid. Again, normal, 83 speed. I mean, at 295, bro, 91, this guy could put his hand in the dirt on the outside and be an edge rusher as well. 83 speed, 80 acceleration, 83 agility, 83 change of direct, 91 strength, and then he's high 70s, everything else solid. Shaquem Griffin is still an animal at 27 years old. Middle linebacker Jordy Brooks is a dog from the real draft. First, they really drafted them. Saints did. Still got Burke Irvin over here, Trey Lamar, and then Hayden Singer. 83 speed, 90 excel right now, 86 hit power. So this guy with that last name over there, Singer. Let's see what he about. From Wisconsin, you know Wisconsin put out pretty solid linebackers. So he's dealing with a superstar too. So was that me or you, bet? So you load it. Brooks, Belly. Some of you loaded that middle linebacker. Some of these guys will probably get moved to the outside. Me personally, I think I'm putting Singer on the outside, especially with that superstar ability and 73 block shed. I like it. So now let's see what they look like on DB. Shaquille Griffin still holding it down. Jaquan Roll over here. Did he pick up anything out? He got Will Goddard from Washington. Aaron Springs. Didn't pick up anybody else, but I think he could use a corner over here. Paul Childers is still developing, 6'4", 206. This guy got mega hit power though, still on normal though. That 93 hit power safety changes things. Make sure running backs not want to meet him coming downfield, dog, or them receivers coming over the middle. Jamal Adams still holding it down. Seahawks is in a situation where I think they do need to have a complete draft class. Let's look at their draft picks. They need to really hit on their first. In 2023, when the draft comes up, they got to hit. They need a lot of pieces to replace some of these guys and like make this team a little stronger. So they do got a first, second, a third, and 2 fourths. I think they got to win on those picks, man. I think they need to start putting development together for this team because they are a mixture of older guys with some rookies, but I just don't see no splash players. They need a receiver. I think they could use a number 1 corner. Yeah, and maybe another linebacker over there. But that's just Seahawks for you. Now let's get to these Steelers, who GM skills, man. They had a lot of draft picks over here, man. Let's see, and we saw what they did last year with their draft picks. The Steelers, I like what Albert is doing with this team, man. I think he put them in place to be able to win and win for a long time. Anytime you understand what you're looking for and you get it, simple as that. You're doing the right things over there, right? So you start off. Eric Crouch is definitely the franchise quarterback here. I think he's completely comfortable with him at quarterback. Even though Wade Reinhardt is over here as well. This guy on trade. Normal. He got a good solid backup, but I like Eric Crouch. Crouch got the speed and agility to get up out of things, and he got solid throw power, 93 short. His deep, for him to have that type of speed at receiver though, his deep accuracy is really not being worked on at all. 74 overall deep accuracy, but then his throwing a run is high 90. Look, throwing the pressure is not really high, but break sacks is there. Play action is a little low, but this guy's still developing the development stage, and he's still young, and you do a lot of things with him. Now Marlon Mack was a great pickup last year. Anthony McFarland still got another year to develop. He's getting there, but he's solid at running back right now. Derek Watt, anytime you got a Watt brother on the field, but John Ross is coming into his own, man. John Ross is becoming a name you gotta think about. Anytime you're running around with 99 speed, 97 excel, you cannot fall asleep on him with all the RPO gaming because he will take the top off you right now. And then Claypool, man, when most people would have moved into tight end, he kept him on the outside solid. KJ Hamler is a great slot to have. Deontay Johnson, and then Charleston Cooper is developing from free agency from last year. So they solid at wide receiver. They can run with the best. Ebron, speed tight end, and Lazard gets moved from wide receiver to tight end as well. 2-speed catching tight ends. They probably not going to block for you that much, but they're going to catch. But we are loaded on the line right now. Donovan Smith, 29 years old. I don't care that, these left tackles are in 78, 74 because he's loaded everywhere else on the line. So Andrew Young is cool. Dalton Lambert, Charlie Zimmerman. All these guys are from last year's draft class, whether it was a free agency pickup or he drafted them. So, again, you see all 3 left guards can play. every last one of these guys, so that left tackle situation doesn't really concern me. He picked up Danny Hendricks. Come on, bro. Look at this. Boy, we are in trouble over here in that black and blue division, looking real good. Draft, 3rd round pick, pick 14, Danny Hendricks at center. 80 speed, 84 acceleration, 96 strength at center. 6'8", 325, bro. If you don't got pass rush and get these guys together, you are in trouble playing these guys. At right guard, Quan Benson, rookie, picked up. I was definitely trying to get him from Penn State. He picked him up, 95 strength, superstar. It was a good pick. I think he got him like 2nd or 3rd round as well. He took him right before I could, 3rd round, yep, pick 21. I had opportunity to get him. I said, you know what, he might still be there. Hell no. Keith Phillips is over here as well, 6'7", 325. They man-child. This line is huge, and they're going to be, I think the Jets might got the biggest line when it comes down to height and weight, but these guys over here ain't playing. He got another three rookie linemen that's just, I mean, when you got the picks and you make the right GM moves and trade in and all that, you can do this type of shit. As you can see, the right tackle, 95 strength. I'm quite sure he's on trade. He's about to unlock. Right guard, 95 strength. Keith Phillips, 89 strength. Like, it's just, man. Now, with that being said, he picked up Mac Bellis from Clemson, 6'5", 274, 79 speed, normal, but he do got 76 block shed, 92 strength. At right end, Davenport still here, Green still holding it down. D tackles, you know, he picked up those guys from last year in the 7th round, so Cameron Jordan can mentor them. You got Ron Hurst, 85 speed, 91 excel with 93 hit power. They are trying to chase Lamar Jackson. That's what they want to do right now. That's what they're saying. We're gonna chase his little ass down with speed. Ron Hurst is over here. As you can always put Brian Burns back down at the end, and Ron Hurst can be your starter right now, honestly, or you can develop him. Alex Armstrong still developing. Gilbert is still a guy over here. Antoine Brooks is still over there playing. You know what I mean? So he's loaded, bro. Like, pretty solid, looking really good. And then he won. Two first-round picks. This guy did something amazing in the draft. His 3rd overall pick, and then he came back, pick 14, and picked the 2 fastest corners in the draft. Simple as that. Not just speed. He got the number 1 corner in the draft, and he got the number 5 corner in the draft. But Gigi Duval, this kid with that 97 speed, 93 excel, 84 press. You know what I'm saying? High man, high zone already. And then you picked up Lito Shepherd Jr. This is the number 1 corner in the draft. On the board, 96 speed, 96 excel. As you can see, 86 press, 78 man. He is, and this is what he needed last year. Last year he came out of the year with no corners that can run with these fast receivers in the AFC North in the black and blue division. And now we're not hearing that no more. That shit's over with. So in 2 drafts he addressed that with 3 corners. Simple as that. So they loaded. They ready to go. Minka Fitzpatrick still only 25 years old, 97 overall, solid. You had the kid from last year, Patrick Watkins Jr. still developing. And that strong safety, Philip Fry, was the number 1 safety last year in last year's draft. Still got Terrell Edmonds and Quincy Wilson over here. So these guys are solid, man. This is a playoff roster right now, for real. Get the development and that line blocking, you can start moving people, and that offense should be hitting on all cylinders once they start moving people around, man. It's just nuts. Steelers look real good right now. Think they can be a playoff team, and they can fight to win that division this year. And so the Texans, man. So we over the Texans, Terrell Combs, 57 overall, we won't stand to talk about. But Nick Chubb came over in a trade last year. And then they still got Sony Michel holding shit down. Patrick Ricard was in the trade. Gotta talk about the fullback, 85 overall, only 28 years old, solid fullback. Odell Beckham is the number 1. They picked up Duvernay. In a trade. Devin Duvernay over there, 94 speed, 95. So they got a 1-2 punch for sure. Alfonso Burton, 6'5", 220, good speed, 88 special catch on a big-time receiver. And then Cameron Fitzsimmons, I like the name, 90 speed, 93 acceleration. This could be a punt returner, kick returner for right now. At tight end, Warren and Spruce. Left tackle, Calvin Braham. Oh my God, he got him. He's one of the best linemen to come out the draft for sure. Superstar. At left guard, Bernie Hopkins. 80 overall from last year, 92 strength. Deshaun Valentine from last year, 89. Dean Andrews from last year, 90 strength. Right guard Max Sharping still holding it down, superstar, 81 overall, 26. Right tackle Charles Heck at superstar, 85 overall. So they loaded. They got a good line right now, man. That's just they got to start putting it together though. They probably gonna need some help at the end. Ross Blaylock on superstar. Yeah, they didn't address their defensive end situation. D tackle Vita Vey over here, man over here from last year, Albert and Miles Brown still over here. Outside linebacker Morrow still a guy. Courtney McPhee from last year, got to develop. Pretty much, I wouldn't really want to put him on the field with no hit power either. Vander Esch has moved into the middle linebacker. Dylan Cole, you're starting two middle linebackers. Zach Cunningham on the outside as well. Cornerback position, Carlson, Conley, Reed, and Oliver, all players from his team last year. Anytime you got four corners in the 80s and above, like you're dealing with some good corners. Justin Reed was all-world safety. Justin Reed, 95 overall, great speed, and he's on still superstar status. He could be a Pro Bowler at any moment. And Josh Jones came and found a home here, and he had him playing at a high level right now. Another big-time 6'2", 220, good hit power, 94 speed, 94 excel. So these Texans looking real good over here too, man. Let's just got to see him put it together. Can Deshaun Watson get his team into a playoff or even win the division over here? We shall see. All right, I'll talk about the Titans and the Vikings. Let's get that out the way. Cole McDonald still got Ryan Tannehill over here. Evans, but Andrews was the guy last year. They also picked up Ben Davis in a trade with the Falcons. This is a solid running back over here. So they got 2-3 really good running backs over here at wide receiver. You still got A.J. Brown, Denzel Mims, Calvin Beachum, who should get more like of a role. He should have a bigger role this year. No, they didn't pick up any rookies at wide receiver. All right, so he's done. Let's look at the lines. You got Taylor Lewan, 83 overall, 31. He's a little old up here. Mark Lewinsky, 75 overall. Center, Chase Willard, 78. I think they need. They went from having a strong line. Here we go. All right. So Isaiah Wilson, superstar. They picked up Khalid Hardison, LSU, 82 overall. Right now, 97. Holy shit. On trait. Jesus, bro. This is a monster. Will Lawrence as well. They picked up two right guards that can get moved to anywhere on that line. At right tackle, still got Mekhi Becton. So they do got pieces over there they can move. They got two rookie linemen that can start for them right now. But Paul Beard was a very good pickup for these guys, especially losing Harold Landry in free agency. So you got your speed rusher on superstar with Paul Beard. Bud Dupree still over here. Right then, Clowney still around. You already know that Jeremiah Flynn, 70 overall. He need work, but he can hold shit down too once you develop him. Picked up the number 1 D tackle in the draft, C.J. Blanton. 94 strength, solid over here. Rashad Bassey from last year. So they already was good at D tackle. They got better. And to be honest with you, if we wanted to, any of these guys can get moved to DN at any moment. Left outside linebacker, we already dealing with Rashaan Evans. At middle, you got Matt Webster, who I think going to step up and play a bigger role for this team. Raekwon McMillan is still here. Kevin Sharp also should step up and play a big role. Real talk. Right. All right, so Christian Fulton, I thought they needed a corner in the worst way. They didn't pick up one whatsoever, but they got solid corners over here. And then that safety, I remember last year I talked about them having safeties that they can keep for a year without having to worry about the draft. And they did exactly that. So I like these Tennessee Titans, man. And I think, again, these teams all can fight for that division over there right now. I'm not going to talk about the Vikings because they didn't draft, so we're going to leave that alone. And I will get back to y'all. Now we can start talking about league play, Season 3, what's going on with these teams. You heard? Holla at me.